Hello, my name is Pinky. I'm quite excited to be sharing with you today. Just spending time with God the other day, I just had that whole sense of God's call in our lives is progressive. You know, that gave me such an encouragement. Like, it's a progressive thing. It's not a once-off. It's not now I've arrived, now I can do it, now I'm there, or this is what I've been working for, this is what I've been striving for, now I'm here. I just felt so encouraged to know that God's call in my life is progressive. It's forever maturing. It's forever changing. It's forever growing. And I was so encouraged by that, you know, and I was just reminded of that whole thing of puzzle pieces, you know, and I love puzzles. I love working with puzzles. I just felt, you know, sometimes in our lives are those puzzle pieces where we have the pieces sometimes in front of us and we can easily connect them. We can easily see this is what God is saying, this is what is happening, this is what I've been through, these are the situations. And some of the pieces of the puzzles, they will connect so smoothly and so nicely together. And it becomes those seasons in your life where you're like, everything is going as I wanted. Everything is going according to plan. Things are just working out. And those are great seasons. And I encourage you to enjoy those seasons. And sometimes you get puzzle pieces in your life and you look at it and you're like, this doesn't go anywhere. I know it's part of this puzzle. I know it's part of this picture, but it doesn't go anywhere into what God has called or what God is saying or what I think it should look like or where I'm going in the call of God. You know, and we look at it and we say, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what you're saying, God, when it comes to this or those kind of things. You know, we do have those pieces of puzzles in our lives where we are not sure what is going on or what is going to happen. And I just want to encourage you to take those pieces and keep them close. You know, don't throw them away, don't discard them, don't do anything like that. Just keep them close and keep trusting God. Let God shape you in this season. Let God shape you in this time so He brings the connecting pieces. And the joyful thing about this is we don't have a full picture of what this puzzle is going to look like when it's finished. We get the privilege of having God's word and God speaking to us to tell us this is the next piece, this is what it's going to look like, and this is what He has in store. So I just want to encourage you to actually start loving the seasons that you're in. Start enjoying the seasons and the pieces of the puzzle that you have connected, that you have seen God put together, and the ones that God has given you to hold in your hand to say, this is where we're going and this is what we're going to do. I just want to encourage you to hold on to those pieces and love them and trust God to give you the connecting pieces for those puzzles. You know, I was encouraged by the story of Esther. And how Esther came to be a queen and how she got to the privilege to save her people. You know, and I was thinking about that in terms of how Esther grew up. She was raised by Mordecai, you know, because she didn't have her parents. She was raised there. She wasn't raised in her own town. She was raised with Mordecai in that town. And where she was then taken to the palace, to be there, to be chosen to be one of the suitors for the king. And then what happened with her is she found favor. Even with Haggai, where she found favor with everyone around her. God is so good that even in situations we didn't see coming or we didn't foresee this is what we had for our future, God makes a way 100 steps ahead of us. You know, and Esther got the privilege of being the one to step in to save her people because God used her in that situation to say, this is what I have called and this is what someone else is trying to do and destroying the people. And then Esther got to step in and do that. And I just felt sometimes in our lives, we don't even see 10 steps ahead. We don't need to see 10 steps ahead. We need to be trusting God for what He is saying and what He is calling us to do. So today, take the time to enjoy what God has put in front of you. Take the time to love where you are and what God is doing. Enjoy the rest of your day.